I started creating very casual summaries for myself on book series that aren't completed, so here's a quick recap of Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Moss. I'm going to start off with a brief history lesson first because I feel like it's important. Sparta originally consisted of immortal Spartans with 12 powerful houses. They were split between 8 Olympian houses who focused on self-improvement and science, and 4 Chthonic houses whose powers inflicted pain, torture, and mind control. Long before humans existed, Sparta spanned across thousands of Greek islands and was inhabited by immortal Spartans, their animal protectors, and other powerful creatures. When humans arrived, they worshipped Spartans as gods, but after discovering that Spartans could die, they revolted. Spartans retreated to northern Italy, destroying all human advances they had shared. Centuries later, the tension between the Olympian and Chthonic houses caused a devastating war. The Chthonics were outnumbered but struck first, and they fought for decades until 2045, with only 8 Olympian houses and 4 Chthonic remaining. Though the Chthonic leaders survived, their children were slaughtered, and so the Olympians held the majority and basically ruled. In 2050, monstrous Titans appeared and started slaughtering humans, and the Olympian-led federation seized the opportunity to re-establish themselves as gods. As punishment for their past rebellion, the Chthonic houses were forced to hunt Titans in a deadly organization called the Assembly of Death and participate in the brutal Spartan gladiator competition. The SGC is only required for Chthonics as punishment, and it's a deathmatch arena where they battle Titans, other creatures, and even each other. Decades passed and the Titans still roam Earth. Chthonic numbers began to rebuild, and the Olympian bloodlines are weakened. So the Olympians enforced a controversial marriage law, even though the Chthonics didn't want it. It required Spartans and mutts to marry within their divine rank or approved house to maintain blood integrity. Cross-house marriages between Olympians and Chthonics were forbidden unless approved by the Federation. The story officially begins in 2090 following Alexis, a 10-year-old girl living with abusive foster parents. Starved and beaten, she befriends an invisible snake named Nyx, who can kill with her venom, and also becomes inseparable from Charlie, her mute foster brother. After overhearing her parents plan to murder Charlie, Alexis defends him and nearly dies in the process, but witnesses her foster mother's brutal death, an event later revealed to have been caused by Alexis' own hidden power. The foster father is taken away at that time because Alexis alludes to him having killed their foster mother, but this is when all their belongings also get taken and Alexis and Charlie are left homeless. Years later, at 19, she's top of her class and still cares deeply for Charlie while living homeless. When she takes a standardized government test requiring a blood sample, officials discover that she carries Spartan blood, so she is a rare female mutt of divine lineage. She's immediately sent to compete in a deadly initiation trial where only 10 survivors get entry to the Spartan War Academy. Thrown into a violent arena where initiates fight each other, Alexis relies on Nyx to survive. She's eventually assigned 2 famous and ruthless Chthonic mentors, Achilles and Patro, who view her as being useless. Achilles can apparently destroy things with just a word, which is why he has a muzzle on him. The Academy's crucible training is relentless with exams, starvation, and physical challenges. Haron, a deadly Chthonic heir, hunts initiates across a river of death and notices her and starts obsessing over her. During one deadly trial, a classmate drowns after being attacked by an unseen force, later revealed to be Alexis' power. Despite her apparent weakness, she survives. Meanwhile, Augustus, a powerful Chthonic heir and professor, becomes increasingly obsessed with her as well, using his mind control powers in both ways that are protective and invasive. We also find out that her mentors Achilles and Patro are lovers. Over time, she forms a fragile alliance with another initiate named Drax for some protection in exchange for math lessons. During her time at the Academy, Alexis goes back and forth from her mentor's house to the Academy. The surviving initiates are granted privileges, and Alexis attends symposiums where she witnesses the sexual and indulgent feasts of the Spartans. She befriends sirens who are enslaved for entertainment and learns that she can speak their language, which is something no one else can do. Rumors spread that she might be Zeus's daughter because of her golden skin and curls. After a drunken night at the symposium, her new siren friend is murdered. His body parts were left for her in a box with a warning to leave the Academy. When more allies die, some with threatening notes, she realizes someone is hunting her. During this time, Alexis also bonds with an animal protector, an odd-looking dog that seems unintelligent, who she calls Fluffy Jr. At the initiation ball, which is kind of like graduation, chaos erupts when Titans attack, and Theros, heir of Zeus, secretly kidnaps Alexis and Helen, who is Achilles' stepsister, and leaves them to be devoured by a titan. Alexis' power awakens and she breaks her bonds, saves Helen, and teleports them to where Haron and Augustus is, which is also where Theros and other gods happen to be. She tries to kill Theros and they all hear about what happened. During this confrontation, her true identity is revealed that she is Hercules, daughter of Hades and Persephone, who was actually believed to be dead. This is where she and the readers find out that her blood itself can kill. Every mysterious death around her was caused by accidental contact with her blood. Augustus and Haron also reveal that they have been courting her for marriage. Those warning boxes she got was actually part of an ancient Chthonic ritual because they had gifts underneath the body remains, and though Alexis didn't know their rules, she technically accepted the gifts, which means she unknowingly accepted their courtship. Her parents and the mentors protest, but she numbly resigns and accepts their proposal. After this, she visits Charlie, her brother, and the mentors and professors all come looking for her and they all go back to Sparta. When they're formally wed, Haron and Augustus pleasures Alexis. Haron's power also allows others to feel what he sees and feels, which is also why he's well known for mind-blowing bed scenes. His nickname is Sex, while Augustus is War, Achilles is Death, and Patro is Desire. Afterward, Alexis realizes the two men have been stalking her through their hellhounds, dreams, and shadows. She realizes that she's been manipulated into marriage and in a way became a monster herself. The book ends with Alexis waking up between her two husbands with hatred and vengeance in her heart and vows to make them pay.